Hello and welcome back to the Spiritual Shitshow. My name is Julie Wynn and I am your ultimate spiritual hype girl. I'm a certified life coach, intuitive channel, and somatic practitioner, and I am here to offer you support, truth, tips, tools, and ultimately to walk alongside you as you navigate this brilliant experience of being you. Because let's be honest, this thing called life is not easy. Totally a spiritual fucking shit show. And I have gone through the journey of healing and self-love and acceptance and things breaking apart and rebuild. And that is why I'm so passionate about helping others. My intention here is to support you in continuing to awaken and embody your soul's essence, how brilliant you are, to help you to stay connected to your light, your power, your gifts, and your magic, even in the middle of the mess. This I'm so excited about because it's the first podcast of the year, and the intention I want to bring forward is simple. I want these podcasts to be short, powerful offerings that you can listen to easily, something that feels like a soul supplement, your daily dose of inspiration, grounding, and continuing to help you to anchor into truths, the truth of who you are and what you want and what you desire and what it looks like to get that. I'll also be sharing a lot of what comes through in our Monday night Energy Club sessions, which is an online space where we gather in community for connection, channeled messages, and guided meditations. This space has truly been so soul transformative for me. And I always show up with an agenda. And as soon as I begin to channel, the guides throw that agenda straight out the window and they offer what is really needed. So I highly recommend checking out Energy Club. That happens on Monday nights on Zoom, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And without further ado, let's jump into it. Before we go anywhere, let's take a breath. It's nice to be able to start the new year with some connection to self. And if it feels supportive, place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And just allow your body to arrive here. And then I want to start with a question. And it's, what if? What if there's a version of you that already knows? It's a version of you that already remembers, already understands the timing of your life, already sees the bigger picture. And what if the outline of your life, of your soul's experience, has already been created? What if before you stepped into this body, before the name, before the stories, there was kind of a quiet agreement? Not about how everything would look, but about what you wanted to experience, the growth, the contrast, the remembering, the joy, the love. That there's a part of you that chose to be here in this form, in this time, in this life, to embody, experience, learn something. And what if the version of you that's here now, in this very human life, navigating uncertainty and emotion and probably creating the goals and the intentions for the new year, what if there's a higher version of you that's ultimately navigating, that knows, that has already scripted out what this year is going to be like for you? What if you're just here to experience what's already been written by you? So much of our energy goes into efforting. Am I doing enough? Am I on the right path? Should I be trying harder? Should my life look different by now? And what if the answer isn't more effort? What if the answer is more trust? What if the answer is more alignment? What if the answer is more practice into making a connection to this higher self? That's me. And so when I say higher self, I want to ground this. Your higher self is not something outside of you. It's not above you. It's not something you need to access or earn. Your higher self is the part of you that holds perspective. It's the part of you that remembers who you are beneath fear, urgency, and pressure. It's this part of you that just knows. That's here to love and experience joy. It's the part of you that trusts your lived self, this human self, this version of you that's probably listening to the podcast right now. It's the part of you that's navigating relationships, responsibilities, emotions, survival, changes, shifts, stories. And there's a higher self that's navigating meaning, alignment, truth, timing, joy, love. And both are existing at the same time. The higher self doesn't override your humanity. It supports it. Your higher self isn't louder than fear, but it's steadier. It's clear. It's not rushed. It's always present. It's you. And maybe the goal is, how can I expand into the outline to fill in the form of who I am completely, my potential, my possibilities, my purpose. And so the work isn't about escaping your human experience. The work is about reconnecting, bridging the gap between your lived self and your higher self. And it happens through noticing. The human self often speaks through overthinking, pressure, stress, tightness in the body, comparison, urgency, stress, busy, busy, busy. And the higher self, this one that we really want to connect to and listen to more, because it is you. It is you. This is the part of you that knows, that craves more joy, love, experience, expansion, ease. It's this part of you that's curious. Some may even call it intuition. So a practice is when I am feeling like I don't know what to do, pause. And if you feel your physical body tightening or stressed or reacting a certain way, pause. And instead of asking, what should I do? Reframe it into, what does my higher self remember right now? And often the answer isn't a plan. It's often permission to maybe pause, to slow down, to not take action, to stay curious. Stay curious enough so then the answer comes through, so the joy can come through, so the love can be seen, so the perfection of the circumstance can be revealed to you. And so now I want to invite you into something for play. Nothing you need to believe, nothing you need to get right. It just feels supportive, and it's a great practice, and it's something that I am doing. So anything that I am doing, I love to share. You can imagine this, or you can write this out. I've been journaling about this, and it's, what if the highest version of me, of you, sat down before this lifetime ever began, before the body, before the name, before the circumstance, and you weren't trying to punish yourself. You weren't trying to prove anything. You weren't trying to accomplish anything. And you were deliberately creating the path. You were creating the blueprint for your soul's experience. And so ask, if I were the highest version of me, what would I choose in this life? What qualities did I want to develop? What perspectives did I want to gain? What forms of love did I want to understand? What was being explored, experienced, completed? What strengths did I want to uncover? What compassion did I want to grow? What truth did I want to remember? And then, if you can widen the lens just a little bit more, what moments of joy and bliss and surprise did I deliberately script in? The people, the pauses, the beauty, the laughter, the perfectly timed encounters. Let yourself write without editing. And there are no wrong answers here. It should be fun. This isn't about bypassing pain. It's about expanding perspective. And if nothing comes, that's okay. Sometimes remembering happens quietly. But I do want you to remember to take one breath and to connect into the body, to the here and now. And as you move through this year, I invite you to hold this softly. This what if. What if nothing has gone wrong? What if you're not behind? What if your only job is to keep reconnecting to truth, to love, to your higher self, to your knowing? What if you don't need to become someone new? You don't need to fix yourself. You are perfect, and you are living a divinely perfect script of your soul's path. What if your soul chose every single experience? And what if everything that you're about to encounter and experience moving forward, your soul has already scripted it? And can you remember? And my soul is ... My soul is funny. It's loving. It's compassionate. It's courageous. It's adventurous. It's here to have a good time. And so when you're writing your soul script for your life, incorporate that. My soul is here to have a good time, honey. To love, to be fearless. And then in that, you can look at, so where, when I'm writing this, like when I say fearless for myself, I'm like, I feel my body tighten, because it's like, are you really fearless? Are you really adventurous? So then as I'm kind of working on how can I move through some of these lower self things, it's just to pay attention that I'm not always fearless. And maybe I can say yes a little bit more. Or maybe on my list of experiences that I do want to accomplish, I can remind myself of, you should say yes, or you should do it, or you should be more courageous, because that's the soul of who you are. And when you align more with the soul of who you are, you're aligning with the soul's blueprint of what you came here to experience. And when you do that, there's so much ease and fun and joy and alignment and spontaneity and magic. Take one more breath and let yourself soften into the knowing that you are the magic, that you are held and guided and surprised by your own wisdom. If this episode supported you, let it land, let it walk with you through the day. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being you. Until next time, stay in your light, your power, your gifts, your magic, your love.